Welcome to the Voices of Recovery podcast. This is your spiritual principle of the day episode, featuring a recovering addict.
Hi, my name is Eddie D. My clean date is December 17th, 1980. You're listening to the Voices of Recovery podcast. This is the spiritual principle of the day for August 25th. A new meaning for love. How we go about getting love is where our defects come into play. NA Step Working Guide, Step 6, Our Defects of Character. Before coming to the fellowship of NA, we had a distorted sense of both giving and receiving love. Now that we're clean, we got love all figured out. If only that were true. It doesn't matter how much time we have clean or what type of love we are talking about. Love is a serious business that requires vigilance. Where and how do we addicts go looking for love? When we write our inventories and listen to those of our sponsors, that question is answered in abundance. We hear many stories of unmet expectations, abandonment by parents and partners, abuse and neglect. Others are about relationships sought, gained, and sustained through manipulation and passive-aggressive behaviors, and sometimes coercive acts. We hear about love being confused with the exchange of sex, money, and of course, drugs. We did those things to others, and others did them to us, and many of those behaviors will appear in future inventories because our character defects will rear their ugly heads again. The difference is that in NA, we have the opportunity to seek and express love in ways that are manifestations of our assets, rather than our defects. In NA, we get to experience the unconditional love of the fellowship. We learn how to love and care for people in the rooms. We learn how to accept that same love and care from others. Also, we will have abundant opportunities outside the rooms to apply the principles of love. Through working the steps honestly and thoroughly, we are far less likely to try to manipulate and control others, or let ourselves be manipulated and controlled. Spiritual principle. I am learning new ways to give and receive love. I don't have to act on my defects to experience love anymore. I will try to love those in my life with acceptance instead of expectations today.
The Voices of Recovery podcast is an independent production of the Works of Wisdom. We welcome your questions and donations via PayPal at voicesofrecoverypod@gmail.com. This podcast is an independent production and is not affiliated with, associated with, authorized by, endorsed by, or in any way officially connected with Narcotics Anonymous or any of its subsidiaries or affiliates. While NA literature may be read during episodes for the purpose of supporting recovery, such use does not constitute an official endorsement or representation by Narcotics Anonymous. In accordance with NA tradition, the NA name is not to be used to endorse or be affiliated with any outside enterprise, and no such endorsement or affiliation is implied. Music is by Sage. Thanks for listening to the Voices of Recovery podcast.